Hello there and welcome to tonight's video here. I'm out here in a very dark, secluded spot. It's in the middle of Wardley in Gateshead of all places. And I'm inside of this sort of, basically it's a playground. And it's very dark, there's not one single street light or any lights at all in the whole place. The only lights they are coming from the windows of houses which are around the outside of the playground area. I only found this by accident because I was looking for somewhere to sit down the other week now basically. And when I was up here I think it was last week, might have been the week before, I was up here after 12 o'clock at night and I was riding around. I had to sit down here where I am right now, having a rest, and then I cycled down that path in front of us here and I came back again up the same path, and there was this guy with a very strong light torch. I thought it was a headlamp. I wasn't sure. It might have been a headlamp and a torch, I'm not sure, but it turned out to be none other than a police officer, and I ran straight into him. I didn't actually hit him with my bike or anything, don't get us wrong. I mean, I says hello, you alright, and that, and he says, comes up to us and he says, you haven't seen someone with a wheelbarrow by any chance, have you? I says, a wheelbarrow? He says, yeah. I says, no. And then he started asking us a couple of questions, like, and I know from watching lots of auditing videos here on YouTube that you don't have to answer any questions to the police if you don't want to. And basically I told him I'd just been up to like a garage around here to collect I was one of them Amazon pickup location places, you know, just to pick something up, and he asked us like what was in my backpack of all things. I sort of told him because it was the item I just picked up, but like they shouldn't be asking you questions like that, you know what I'm saying? That's your business, not theirs. And then he says, what's your name? I says, I didn't have to tell him, you understand, but I says, my name's Gordon, and he goes, and? Gordon what? I says, well, I don't have to give you my second name, do I? He goes, you do, if I suspect you of committing a crime. Now, I thought to myself, he shouldn't be saying stuff like that, because you do not have to give your name, even your first name, to any police officer. If he has no evidence whatsoever that you've committed any crime and you are innocent, you don't have to tell him anything. You know what I'm saying? So, from all these videos I've been watching, the auditing videos like I mentioned, you come across like a little bit of a tyrant type. You know, the ones that think they're just above you, and they can just demand information from you without for anything really. Because I certainly hadn't committed any crimes, and I says I'd have a job getting a wheelbarrow in my backpack. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. So anyway, he says, I've got to get on with me job I'm doing. And then he was off. But he wasn't that friendly, you know, asking for my second name. He didn't actually keep on, like, trying to demand it from us. But I don't like the way he said that, you know. He says, if I suspect you of committing a crime, then I can demand you do have to provide your full name. Which you don't. What are they going to do? Oh yeah, you could detain you or arrest you, but it would be an unlawful arrest because you haven't committed any crime, right? It's not a crime not to give a police officer your name or anything. It's not a crime. You know what I'm saying? So, what can you do? That's the way it was, anyway. So, that was the other week, like I say, anyway. I have to keep my eyes peeled around here. It's very dark, but like there's anyone could come out of anywhere. There's a couple of entrances, at least 3 entrances into this place that I know of. So I've got to keep my eyes peeled just in case there's any dodgy characters around. So here is the playground itself. We have a very small slide over here. Back in the day we used to call these the banana slide. I don't know if they still call them banana slides or not, or just slides. And just straight in front of me here is a roundabout. It's not a very big one. There used to be a bigger one than that in Valley View Park where I live, or near where I live. And over here there's a couple of swings. It's not the biggest playground, but there's some more other things behind us there, playground stuff, whatever you call them. What do you call these things in the playground? Do they have a name other than what they are? Like apparatus or something? I don't know. The playground equipment. Sounds like a gym, doesn't it? Some playgrounds actually look like gyms. A little bit, some of them. The one in Jarrow Park, some of it does look like a gym. You know? So, and just stand up here. So this little playground is surrounded by a perfectly circular fence that goes all the way around, as you can see. Like I say, this is not the safest place to be at this time of night, I wouldn't say. Because if any trouble shows up here, like, you could be in a spot of bother, like, you know what I'm saying? So over there is some more playground equipment straight ahead. And I don't know, I'm not sure what this thing is over here. I'll have to have a closer look. There's some interesting trees in here, like old trees and stuff. But apart from that, there's not much else. There's a huge field just beyond this play area here. I'm just gonna have to get me my bike here in a minute. I don't want to leave this behind. That's for sure. So if we go over here, there's this just a huge field in front here. It's like a bank. I'm just wondering if they've buried something under here or something, because the quarry is not far from here. I don't think it extended up to this far though, where this is. But maybe there was something else. Maybe there used to be houses here or factories or something. I don't know, because I'm not from Wardley and I don't have a clue. I've only just found this place. The first time I ever found this place. Like I say, I only stumbled across this because I was looking for a seat, somewhere to sit down, you know. So, can you believe there's only one seat in total in this whole park playground area? Just one seat. Which is over there, of course, where I've just been. God, when I put my hand in front of here, it does not glare, like, go all hazy and bleach the picture out. So, there's another entrance out of here, over here. So there's two gates into this play area here. If they ever fancy getting rid of this play area, I know what they could use it for. Well, they could use it for a paddock for some horses, you know, so they trot the horses round inside of it. Maybe it's a possible idea, because there is stables not far from here, where it's a bit hard to get to for me at this time of night, because it's down a very dark, secluded path amongst trees, and I don't know. That's up where I heard them voices that night on one of my videos here on my channel. There's some voices up there one night. Didn't expect anything like that up there, but there was something. So I don't fancy going up there tonight. I'm a bit tired. I hardly had any sleep last night. That seems to be happening a lot lately. I kind of get this. Either I can't get to sleep for a while, or I wake up too early and I haven't had enough sleep and I can't get back to sleep. So yeah. So let's go through this gate. I'm gonna just go like do a walk around here, because I won't be here too long. So over here, there's some houses which are almost identical to the houses round next to Valley View Park, York Avenue area, I think. They look identical to those houses. But I didn't think they stretched this far up, the same sort of houses up here. I thought it was just like on the way to South Shields and Jarrow area that I had those houses. They're the exact same design as far as I can tell. I used to live in one of these type houses with my mum and dad. And if anyone's watching this video from Wardley, who lives in Wardley or from Wardley, do you know what used to be here where this playground is? Or did it always used to be the playground? Or just a, you know, just an empty area with some grass in it or something? I'm not sure. But apart from, because I don't have a clue, you see, like I say, I just found this. And they've got this zip cord thing over here, a bit like the one in Jarrow, next to the old hall in Jarrow Old Hall, which is next to Bede's World, which is shut now apparently. So there's a couple of swings here, and I don't know what these little fence barricade things are for. I'm not sure. Anyone know what these are for? It's in case kids go flying off the swings and, I don't know, go too far or something, but they'll slam into them instead. That's not good. Should have like padding on or something. It's a bit dangerous. They're at both sides, by the way. These little fence barricade things. I don't know what they're for really. It's strange. And over there is the zip cord thing. I don't know what you call them. I think it's just a zip cord, is it? Where, you know, where you hang off something and you go down the rope to one side to the next type of thing. I think this might be also used for like skateboards, possibly. I don't know. It's like a ramp, or bikes, like BMX type bikes. I don't know. Looks like something like that, but it might not be used for that. I'm sure it has been used for something similar, but whether it was designed for that, I'm not sure. Probably just for going up onto the zip cord thing, I should imagine, really. So right here, just here, this is where the police officer came round. He's walked straight down here, like this here, and I was coming up that path over there on my bike in the dark, and I just saw these lights, and that's where he questioned us, just next to the swings there. And that was like, I think it was like a week or a week and a half ago. Yeah. It's pretty quiet up here in a minute. I can hear, all I can hear is like traffic in the distance, because there is some motorways near here, obviously. And let's see what's over here. Here's the zip cord itself. I guess you stand on it. I thought you were supposed to hang on it, but it looks like you stand on the base bit and you go like flying down that rope thing, wherever it is. Probably a cable, actually. Yeah. I'll go over here. Now this end's pretty much the same as the other end, I think. You can walk on it. Actually, I thought it would be hollow. Like, it's pretty solid. Feels pretty solid. Hear something. I heard someone talking. There could be people passing through, going to pass through, I don't know. But I think it's after 12 o'clock. But it's that dark, I can't see me watch, so I'm not entirely sure. And what's over here? It looks like they've trimmed loads of little bush things down. I thought it was a seat, but it's not. Yeah, they've cut loads of little bushes down, look. Look at that. And here's just the back fence to the houses over the back of there, and I think allotments actually, unless the allotments are higher up, I forget now. I don't really know my way around here, to be honest. I always get lost around here. I noticed my light, the battery on my infrared light, which is separate to the camera, has gone down to 3 lights. Because it has 4 lights when it's fully charged, you see, 4 blue lights. And it's gone down to 3. Already, I haven't had it on bloody 5 minutes. Anyway, because it's pretty damn cold tonight, you know. Pretty damn cold. Right then, I might head off to a different location if I can find anywhere interesting to have a look around at. I just thought I'd show you around here for all of you who haven't seen this place. It's quite unique because it's, like I say, it's in the middle of nowhere. There's nobody here but me right now, as far as I'm aware, at least. I've just been to Jarrow as well because I went to get something to eat at the takeaway, and I went to Morrison's as well. I had to get some Weetabix and some mushroom and garlic crisp bakes, which are very nice actually. It's the first time I had them the other night, so I got some more of those. They're not bad actually. Vegetarian things, you know. I always check the ingredients now because there's a lot of bad ingredients in a lot of food. There's something called sulfur dioxide. So if any of you are eating anything and you're not sure the ingredients, I would check the ingredients and see if there's any of that in it. And I would highly recommend that you avoid anything with sulfur dioxide in it if you can help it. Because sulfur dioxide is a toxic gas. And if you don't believe us, look it up here online and you will find out that I am 150% correct. And they put this in a lot of foods. I think they use it as a some sort of a preservative or something. Disgraceful, isn't it? Disgraceful. And I've also noticed there's a lot of other things in foods, in the ingredients, like, well, it wasn't a food, but I found something in a tablet I was having. It was titanium dioxide. Can you believe that? Titanium. Just like that song by David Guetta. I am titanium. You know that one. I'm not going to, I can't sing it, but you know, I don't even like the song much. But was he really telling us the truth in that song? We're all made of pretty much titanium because we're being pumped that full of metal in the stuff we're consuming. It's even in the water. I don't know whether it's titanium, but there's metal in the water out the tap. For sure, loads of it. So I don't drink tap water anymore. I only drink bottled water. But some of that's even contaminated. I think the one I'm having is not too bad, but I'm not 100% sure, but I think it's better than the tap water at least. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, I'm going to have another sit down, and then I'm going to head off somewhere else. So I'll see you in a matter of moments. Okay, so here I've just discovered the entranceway, the gate, into this park here in Wardley. Now I didn't come in this way, I've never seen this entrance before. But you might think it's nothing too special, but I don't know, I quite like the way it looked. It does make us wonder though, did this place used to be something else? And is this the original gate that used to lead into the place that used to be here? Maybe some elaborate mansion or something, I don't know. It's got a nice metal fence here, and it's got houses either side of it. There's one here, as you can see, very close to the park entrance here, and there's one at this side as well, and down there is the actual park along the path here. I'll show you the other side of the gate here. There's this van here, it's got not sure what company it is. Something Solutions, Tail Lift Solutions, Complete Tail Lift Solutions. It's got a diamond logo on it. I've mentioned that diamond symbol on a few of my videos. Nobody ever seems to notice that I mentioned that, but it's interesting, at least it is to me. And I'm not sure what street this is. I have no idea, to be honest with you. Not a clue. There's some bungalows across the road though, and there's street lights. There's not any street lights on this bit I'm on here. There's some further down the road there, and if there is some behind us, they're not very bright. Oh, there's one behind us. They look like LEDs actually. That's probably why they're not very bright. So here is the other side of the gate. It hasn't got an actual gate, it's just an entrance with two pillars. Not to be confused with pillars. So, there you have it. And as I'm talking here, there's somebody coming down the street. So, I'm not sure, I think if I go down there, it might lead back to where the colliery is, eventually, I think. I'm not 100% sure though, to be honest with you. I'll have to have a look, maybe. Now, I just noticed this fence down the side of this house here. I think this fence has seen better days. Now I don't know if this was caused by the strong winds that we've had here over the recent months or something else, but it's definitely in a bad state of disrepair. Now I came back down here because I heard some cats fighting, but I don't know where they are. I can't locate their whereabouts. I was hoping I would get it on camera, but I don't think we're going to be catching that tonight. Unfortunately. Yeah, that's a pity. It's nothing better than a good cat fight, is there? Especially not at this time of night. That's for sure. Even when you're freezing to death and all that stuff. You know what I'm saying? So I look down here to see if I can see them. But I don't think they're here. They must have been in a garden or something. That's what I'm thinking. Try and get their attention. Gotta give them a few minutes, they might turn up. Cats can't resist when they hear something like that. They have to go and have a look, you know, they have to come and investigate. Well, it doesn't look like they're going to come along tonight, and I haven't got too long to wait around. I'll be like Frosty the Snowman in no time. Anyway, let's head off to the next location. I'm not sure where that's going to be yet. See you in a bit. Okay, now I've just arrived here at Heworth Cemetery once again, and it's after 1 AM I believe, last time I checked, I think. And I've just made a startling discovery as soon as I got here. I'll show you what I'm on about in a minute. But it's a bit noisy over this side of the cemetery because I'm right next to the motorway. And I actually just went across the motorway at a crossing. I didn't think you could cross on that motorway, but you actually can. It's known as Felon Bypass, I think, or Heworth Bypass, something like that. But I just managed to get across it. There was no traffic coming. Well, there was a car heading towards us on the second bit, but it was quite far off. But those cars are going at quite some speed, like. So it's a good job my chain didn't come off when I was crossing the road. Put it that way. So here's what I've just discovered. Someone, for some unknown reason, has turned this bench, this seat, the wrong way around, and it's facing the graves. Maybe it's so they could look at the graves. And unfortunately, my battery's running out. Oh damn. So I'm going to have to wrap up, unfortunately. It's with this damn cold weather, I think. I haven't even been shooting for that long. I'm pretty sure I charged it fully, but I didn't charge it recently. Anyway. It's bloody freezing tonight though, I can tell you that much. Bloody freezing. It's that over there. Basically somebody was in the cemetery with him, was coming along, and he was getting a bit panicked, and he started to like walk really fast. He was trying to find his way out of the cemetery. He didn't want them catching up with him. Basically he managed to get out, and he heard like a whistle behind him. It was in the middle of the night, so he was getting freaked out, you know. But I'm pretty 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 sure there's nobody in here with me tonight. At least I don't think there is. This cemetery is quite infamous for the there's a grave near the front entrance. It's shaped like a 4-poster bed, and it's got some children asleep in the bed, like it's like a statue. And it's quite famous because of that, because that was a sad incident where the children burnt to death in a house fire, apparently, and that's what the grave represents. It's got them all in the bed. I don't think I'll be going. What the hell was that? Some cellophane on the flowers there. Gives a fright. The wind blew it. That reminds me, I was supposed to look for a grave in here for a friend of mine. I think he was called, I forgot the name. It was something like Norman Dunn or something. I don't know. I can't remember the name now offhand. I forgot. I can't believe the battery's still gone, if it is. Yeah, I think it is. It's still going. The alert thing seems to have stopped at the minute. That's weird. It's getting a bit windy in here, so I apologise if you can't hear us too well because of the wind on the mic. This battery's lasting longer than I thought it would, actually. To be honest with you. Sometimes this bell chimes on this church, but I don't know if it does it in the middle of the night. Probably not. Might do, like, I don't know. Don't know if I should. Oh, that's a big tree. Look at the size of this big bushy tree here. It's the only one that's still got leaves on in here, or one of the few. It's the middle of winter. I don't know if it's spring yet. It might be, because there's daffodils on popping up in here. Huge thing, this. Huge tree. Right. Well, here is the big cross in the middle here. So I remember I was here with my friend Anthony Crawley, who sadly passed away a few short years ago. We were in here in the middle of the night once, or twice, coming back from Newcastle. We sat on this round on the bottom because you can sit on it. It's like I think it's meant for sitting on, actually. You know, I'm not going down the middle of here though. Again, that's where I fell down that night. I've got a torch with us. Well, I've got my bike light, but I don't know. I don't fancy doing that again. I'm not in a fit state for falling in a grave tonight. You know what I'm saying? Well, the battery's lasting a bit longer than I thought it would, and the notification little chime sound seems to have stopped for the minute. I don't know why, which is kind of weird. So anyway, so I apologise for the little notification sound. Like I said, it's a very annoying, but I'm just gonna see how much more footage I can get while I'm in here, and I'm heading over to the area where there's some very bright lights on the side of this building on the other side of the fence to the cemetery here, and I'm not sure what the building is, but I was once in there a long time ago, and I witnessed a magic show. There was a magician in there. But I can't remember what I was in there for. It was some sort of a party or something. That's all I remember, basically. So here we are at the very bright lights. I'm probably on security camera right now, but whatever. I mean, it's a bit lit up down here because of the I've still got the night vision on, but I haven't got the extra enhancer light, the extra infrared external light, because there's some light coming off the building. Like I say, a lot of light. It's lit up like a football pitch. Well, it's not quite that bright at this bit, but if you look over there, it is over the fence. I'll try to put my light back on. Hang on. That's it. I did a daytime video in here, a few daytime ones actually. I haven't uploaded those ones yet here on my channel. I did a complete tour looking at a lot of these graves in depth, you know, showing you all the people and the names of them who sadly passed away. I presume they're all from around here in Gateshead and Pilo area and nearby places. It's this one over here. It's like a children's section here somewhere. Thought I heard someone talking there, but I must be hearing things. There are car engines. Yeah, this is like is this a children's section? I forget. There's a snowman down there. I don't know if you can see him. He's lying on his back. Don't remember seeing him last time. There's one here. It says young. It's got like almost like a glass case around it. Yeah, this must be the children's section, I think. Some nice windmills over there. Little windmill things. Yeah, I haven't seen any wildlife in here at all tonight since I've been in here. Not any at all. No foxes, nothing. Nothing at all. I was going to try and get some rabbits on. There's a lot of rabbits around where I live, but they're hard to get on camera, you know. They don't like coming up to you or anything, I don't think. Unfortunately. Try and get away from the motorway a bit here. Back on the path now. I think I mentioned this on a couple of videos, but I was in here one night and I found a headmaster's grave. Yes, a school headmaster's grave somewhere over this section over here somewhere. I couldn't find it when I went back to look for it again. It was a headmaster and a headmistress's grave. They must have been married. So I don't know which school they were based at, but that was interesting, you know. And there's a big truck just passed behind us. Well, I'm gonna have to be heading back home soon in the dark. There's some very dark paths through trees and everything to go down. It's very spooky on the way back, I can tell you. And I did once have a bad crash on the way back down that dark path past next to Pelo metro station, actually. So let's have a pan around here. It's a pity this graveyard's right next to that motorway, because it's very noisy, you know. It's best when it's quiet, because then you can hear if anyone's in here with you, for one thing. I could turn around and like be like, oh my god, I didn't know you were here, you know what I mean? But because I got a furry hat on which covers me lugs anyway, so I can't hear that well because my lugs are covered, you know what I'm saying? And then I've got the traffic noise. So yeah, I did get a big fright in here one night. I haven't put that video on yet, where I was sitting down on the side of a grave and I was just doing my outro to the video, and something seemed to be coming up the path in front of us. Like, hey crap, I turned the camera on, there was nothing there. But anyway, that's the way it was. But I thought it was somebody coming along, you know. It's like 2 AM or something. I forget what time it was. Something like 2, 3 AM or something. Right then. Ooh, what's that? Thought I heard footsteps there. That sounded like footsteps, but it could be the wind rattling something, I don't know. It wasn't my footsteps because I wasn't moving. I don't think I was anyway. I think I would have noticed it was my own footsteps, since since I've had them with us the whole time I've been here. You know what I'm saying? Back to where I started from now, over here. Oh well. Right then, well, the battery doesn't seem to have run out yet. And I've been in here about 20 minutes or so, something like that. And I can't really read any of these things on the graves out because I can't see. I haven't got a light on us. I mean, I can put my bike light on here. It's not a good idea though, because Alan Burdus passed away 3rd of May 1973. 54 years, he wasn't very old. And Carhi, it's an unusual name, passed away 1st of September 2013, aged 83 years. So that's probably the only one. Oh, hang on. Someone called Patrick Martin here and Alice Martin, 1973 and 1991. I'll put this light out. It's drawn attention to me, so the white bike light. So see, I can't read it in the dark. I can't see it, and the screen's too small, and the text's too small on the screen. I can't read that. I would need a pair of binoculars and a telescope attached taped together. Anyway, I think the batteries lasted longer than I thought it would. So the bit you hear, that you see me talking after this bit here, will be shot before this bit, because I thought the battery was going to die instantly about 20 minutes or so ago. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed any of this video here tonight, don't forget to give us a little thumbs up. I'll appreciate that a lot. And don't forget to subscribe. So thanks very much, and bye bye for now. Ta-ra now.